Double Diamond Railroad back at it again. Couple more hours of work on removing little grains of ballast stuck with the inside of rails, clearing switches, tuning them, 2 different switches, maybe 3. We made a run through here with all cars, 16 cars and a DPU, dead DPU, and it worked. Came down after lunch, backed it up, and it got down there and started buckling in the middle because it's shoving uphill. Just too much weight, and the front cars can't take the strain. And I can't run the DPUs at one because they're all out of speed sync now. They're not synchronized. The UPM moved him to the front because he's running faster. The KCS is running the slowest. He was the lead. The SP is like medium speed of that. So that wasn't working. I took out the other DPU, just makes it harder. Got it down to where the silver engine UP was derailing on its own up here, past the end switch. And I found grains of ballast up in there. I also found a trip pin wire cut off, had been laying there and looked like it got thrown off the track to the side in the ballast. That would have been a problem. And then I took the engine, it was jumping off by himself. The front truck was locking up. Got on the bench and it was definitely ticking when you swiveled it. Had to cut the frame away a little bit. Body shell, it was hitting when the truck pivoted. This is kind of sharp up here. So I don't know. Put it back, I had it work, it was great. Went to lunch, come back, not working so good again. So we cut down to about 9 cars. We're going to try to run through again. I don't think we'll ever be able to get 16 car trains through here now that they're all weighted. I mean, you might be able to forward, but you can't back up. And this may be where I'm switching grain back here eventually. Get my lights and everything recycled. No engine sound. We'll keep it quiet so we can hear and watch. Take it up to 10. I'm way down from the camera. Oh, there goes the spotlights are too bright again. Only for working. Oh, good grief. Here comes a bunch of alerts out. 3 of them covering my screen. 3 in a row. And it's quarter after 2. Oh, yeah, the back guy's off. I knew that probably was. That was from uncoupling. Try to drag him up here to where I can get to him. Get him on the straight part. Hopefully he won't jerk anybody else off. Okay, let's stop here because I want to get him railed and I want to watch the front end now because these cars went through that switch fine now. I had to file and tune that little point on the frog there, just a teeny sweep through twice with the file. It seemed to cleared it up. Stand by, let's get this guy back on. Okay, let's see if we can get it moving again. Should be good back there. Get up here. There's it's not a bad switch. It's only been in 2 years. It replaced another out of the box bad Pico. That curve right there past the frog, before that fruit tree, that's where I found the ballast in there and the little tripwire down off the left side. Okay, we're going to pick it up. We're making it through here. It's all about coming backwards. Like if I'm switching off this lead for grain, that would be a bad spot. That makes us consider some other location for the grain place. Oh, sorry. Very tight. I can't even hardly move here. Going to go up here just a little bit past where any problems were. That's the longest brakes on that. I don't get it. That's on the KCS. Thing's going the other way and it's still using brake sound. 10 miles an hour. When you get past this curve, it starts going uphill here. So when the whole train was uphill all the way at the end, at the other curve, started too much resistance. Usually derails before the switch. We hope we got rid of most of that. We could find out the car limit. Keep adding the car one at a time. So find out what it can haul. Right there's where the rear of the Silverman jumped off all the time. It's because his front wheel couldn't turn. It's making him go straight out and jump over the rail. So I think it got him freed up now. Now go to the other end and watch what's happening. Let's get back down there. Tight, tight, tight. Pick up speed, 15. I think we're good. I think I'll add 2 more cars back there. That's hit stop button to make it stop making a brake sound so long. Never had one do it like that. Okay, let's stand by here and we're going to add on 2 more cars and see if it can do it. Okay, we got 12 cars on, added 3. So here we go. So you can take it up to 10. Run out of places to set my controller where I can get it and man the camera. Just stay back here. Let's go up to 12. Get a little more road speed. Watch them wiggle over the frog. It really drops in that frog. Tips in there. Oh, look out. Here we go. He wrecked on the frog. It's at Burlington. Stand by. No idea why. But it wasn't a frog. Sure, a lot of noise on that switch. But here's the thing. Everybody else goes through their forward, backward, with speed. Sees long, heavy trains. Every car here weighs 1.20 ounce at least. I am checking the weights. I got one in there. It's one. Oh, big wreck up there. Big wreck right on the same place I've been working on. So it's like I've reached the limit on cars. Right there on the switch. It's like pulling too hard. Too much weight. Crazy. So I'm going to eliminate 2 cars. Try that. Take off the back too. Okay, I don't know. The rear of that car, right there, he hadn't even gone over the points yet. The front wheels were on. I mean, he went over the points, not the frog. So maybe still something at the points. I see that goes downhill sharply right there. And it curves real tight. It's like it could be eased off more. Tried to take care of that when I put it back in. Almost like too much of a bend right there all of a sudden. Okay, keep going. Take it up to 11. I mean, there's something almost like before the switch. It starts, that's rough. I hear it, I see it. But those cars don't care. It's only that series of all those heritage cars. Whoever made them, I can't even remember. You can see it right there pounding. I'm gonna work on them joints some more. See if I can grind that smoother. Just stop up here. And I'm going to stop and check that. Okay, we're going to try to back up again. Oh, the controller just timed out. Picked it up and it timed out. Now we got to go through a bunch of numbers here. And the furnace kicked on. Okay, we found in the switch. I don't know if it's going to help or not. Let's get this. Found in the switch right there on that rail between there and there after the frog. There's a guard right there. Had to file that out some more. But when the gauge come up in there, it got right to that point right there, from there to the points pivot, and it was real tight on the gauge. So I had to take my needle nose and pry out the outside rail and the inside rail right here, this way, to make it open up a little bit. So it must be the switch itself's got a problem, the way it was made. Now we got to go back here and turn power on. So we'll try it again. Making lots of shadows because I brought the light up. Reverse, please. Not forward. No, it didn't reverse. Come on. If ain't one thing, it's 50 other things. Okay, that's on 11. That's plenty. Take it to 10 so we can observe. Bad timing on the furnace. I'm right beside it. Hard to hear the wheels unless they really get off. Yeah, it was really squeezing right there, bad. So that could bind them up and make them buckle because it wasn't free rolling. When about the waddle was about the binding up. That's why the engine's kind of stalled there and couldn't shove through. Kept getting stuck. To 12. We'll check that up on that other switch. Could be a problem up there at that same point. I don't know. Oh, there's something. Something just popped, but I kept going. Tell you, when it's colder like this down here, the layout does not run well. Runs better in the spring, summer, and fall. And the furnace is right here, but it's like all the heat's on the other side of the half of the basement, and it won't dump out here. I don't get that. Why it doesn't come out the duct right above my head more and the one in the same big main duct. Instead, it's going out to two smaller side ducts in the other rooms on the divided half of the basement. It's crazy. Okay, we can stop there. It's good enough. Now, we'll bring them down through, just hope you don't lose anything up there. Take them up to 14. I don't know, it may wreck up there. I hear a lot of clicking. Even the engines click on that switch. So I got to work on it more. I'll drive them to the back side and get it out of the way. Now I have to back through it. Better slow down, we're going to wipe out. Go up to 11, 12. Yeah, I see it back there. Rock and roll on that switch. Try to keep an eye on it. I think we're past a critical point up there. It shouldn't come off here going forward because we're going downhill. Everything's relaxed. Oh, we lost an engine. Uncoupled, so now two are pulling. Let him go to the back and get him hooked up. Always happens where you can't reach. So I found out the front coupler on the scale trains is acting up on a KCS. I think I remember moving the rear coupler to the front. Hopefully it'll send me extra couplers again. I can get him changed too, to the new style. One on there now is black, almost looks like a microtrains, but I don't think it is. Pretty sure I put a microtrains on the silver one. Okay, we're almost up there. Let's stop right there. Then we're gonna have to try to couple them. Okay, stand by. Okay, that switch up there gauge is good. It doesn't have this problem at all, like this one. It's not tight at all, it just flows right through there. Sorry about that, very bad position. We'll try it anyway. That coupled up right away, no problem. Maybe getting broke in. Take it up to 10. Take it up 14 for now, till we catch up. Yeah, that switch is like the high spot. It falls right through there, up, or it's climbing up to it. The switch needs to be lowered. The whole thing needs to come down, get it more level. Kind of like a hump there, which keeps the tank cars in their place. So running 10. I can see the wheels good. Maximum strain coming up. Oh, almost. I think that was it. It was squeezing. Squeezing right there. Try to make it a little better, free it up more. Make sure it's perfect. But will it stay? Clicking back there, why is it clicking? Going back there and see where it is. I don't know where it's clicking, as long as they don't wiggle and derail. It's a hard shove right there. I'm ready for coffee, 5 till 3. Wearing myself out today. But it's progress, that's good. You only got, see, how many are we missing? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 more cars to make the train. I used to run this with DPUs. Maybe I get them all matched up again. I'm going to break them in on a mountain loop. Let them run. 3 of them together. Maybe even the CN I'll put in there too. Save time. Okay, that's good. Stop right here. Let's go the other way and see if it holds up. That's progress. Forward and backward. And we'll back off. Come back a little bit so we can see the whole thing. Let's go forward again. Isn't this fun? Hours and hours of this stuff. That's what I end up doing to troubleshoot it. I just keep expanding the train once I get it. At least that silver guy ain't jumping off anymore. Take it up to 11. See if we can get through here. See if anybody can get through there. Upper cars. It helps I can go back and watch the video. Pretty deep rock and a frog. That's what's making the noise. Metal wheels act like detectors. There's a ladder sticking out on the Burlington. He got damage. Okay, that's good. Now I'll go over here. Close up on these guys. Make sure they behave. Up to 12. Which I wouldn't go very fast with a grain train right through here. It's supposed to be loaded. Engines are struggling to pull it up. Up to 14. It's amazing to go through the bad Atlas switch back there. I hear a click on the engines, but the cars go right through. Figure that one out. So we'll keep going. I'm up to 14. Get up close again. Sorry, it's raw stuff here, raw footage. It's flowing through there good. And that's a tough switch. Goes right into the curve. Oh, I backed through there okay, but I would hate thinking backing those in the yard. You had to really go slow. Okay, now we'll catch them over here. You can watch them wiggle on the switch right there. As they rock on that one, that bad switch. That's why it's going to be replaced. I got it working pretty good. It's hard to work on it back there. It's a big stretch. So not too bad. Slow down. I can add 2 cars right there. And then I'll back them down, test more. That's it. Good deal. I had 2 cars on right there, the ones I had before. Let's see how we do. Okay guys, I'll let you go. That's enough boring testing, but we're getting closer, finding multiple things. And that was the best run I've had. 9 cars. If I get to 11 cars, that'd be good, or a 12-car train. We'll add 2 more just so we don't overdo it. See if we can back down through. Add switching speed. I won't go flying backwards around the curve and through the switch. There's the lineup. I'll put those two old ones on. I like that Southern car though. Okay, take care. God bless. Have a great rest of your week. And it's hump day here, but it's do not hump Wednesday, if you want to think about that. And it's been snowing again randomly. Crazy. We're supposed to get snow late tonight into tomorrow. Maybe another inch again. It's cold. It was -4 this morning. Really tanking down. Okay, take care. Double Down Railroad out.